Hello besties, if you are watching this video after watching the previous video then you know that I literally just ended off the previous video and a few seconds later I am now starting this video. So again, today is November 27th and it is actually 1:36 in the afternoon. I just came back to Oberlin about a half hour ago and Thanksgiving break is almost over, which is very saddening. I am not completely ready for the semester to continue once again, but I've done a bunch of journaling and I think this past week has really given me the space to not think about school too much, or at least not actively do school, which has been really nice. I am just trying to make it through the next 4 weeks up until our 1 week break for Christmas and New Year's Day. And New Year's, and then we have a few weeks left and then finals. Trying my very best, but I am feeling so inspired to vlog, so I'm going to be doing that. Also listening to a podcast, so it's by Mary Steven. I'll actually link her information in the description box below. She is my absolute fave right now. So she has a TikTok, which is how I first discovered her, and I binged a lot of her TikToks when I first found her because she is just so authentic and inspiring, and she also just normalizes so much. So she is very vocal about her depression, and now that I'm talking about this, I feel as though I definitely already mentioned her in a past video. But I obviously really like her. But just to reiterate, just because I'm not 100% sure if I talked about her or not, so I'm sorry if you already heard this, you can skip ahead. Yeah, she's very vocal about her depression, and she recently dropped out of law school, and she is currently, she's not doing anything. She does social media and she gets paid for social media. She is currently taking time off, and I think her and her parents came to this agreement that she would take a year off to just like not do much and just really think about what her next steps are going to be, or is going to be. Currently what she's doing. I also just really enjoy her podcast because I feel as though the things that she says resonates with me very deeply, which is also really nice, and I feel as though we have a lot of the same perspectives and beliefs. It's not to say that I agree with everything she says. Something I can say is that, so she's extremely funny for one. I don't think I'm always very humorous about some of the not so great things going on in my life, but I feel as though she really helps me just kind of joke around more and just laugh more about like some of the things I'm going through, even though that's her coping mechanism, and I know it doesn't have to be my coping mechanism, but I just trying to tell myself day by day life is not that serious and I need to stop being so serious all the time. So yeah, I'm currently listening to her podcast. I'm going to be vlogging for a few days, so enjoy this vlog. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's go make some baked beans. So I'm currently washing everything right now, but I also took a trip to Walmart before my mom dropped me off, and I got a can opener for my baked beans as well as some more containers. I also did a lot of laundry, and I'm still doing laundry as I speak. Okay, so I'm currently in the kitchen, and y'all, when I say this oven was kind of confusing, or this stove was confusing to turn on, even though there's literally this lovely instruction manual right here that I just didn't notice, because I literally had just read this right here, and I was like messing around with the little keypad because you have to like enter a code in before you can turn the oven on. But yeah, it was a little bit intricate, but like I said, when I saw these instructions, everything made much more sense. So over Thanksgiving break, y'all, I made some really good baked beans with ground beef inside. My granny makes it so good, and essentially like I use cinnamon, these, and this butter right here. Use Bush's vegetarian baked beans. I have ground beef, which is already upstairs. It's upstairs in my room because we have some left over from Thanksgiving Day. Essentially cook the baked beans on the stove, and then I transfer both the baked beans and the ground beef into a pan, put it in the oven for about 15 or so, 20 or so minutes, and then it's done. It tastes so good, y'all. So that's what I'm currently about to make me some baked beans with ground beef inside to last me for the weekend, and maybe on Monday too for lunch. Okay, friends, the lighting is not my favorite. Where is my LED light? No idea. Okay, so I'm currently about to pick up in my room. I guess that's what I'm doing because I'm doing laundry. I'm making myself something to eat for lunch. And my room honestly isn't dirty, which is nice because I cleaned up before I left for break, which was very smart on my end. But of course, my desk tends to get like really messy. So it's just a matter of like picking up a few things, tossing out water bottles and pop cans and stuff like that. So that's what we're about to do. Okay, a few things, y'all. So this is actually the sugar cookie dough that I made with Autumn and Fiesta a few days ago. However, I didn't realize that it had to be refrigerated for 2 entire hours. So it had gotten too late that night, and then we didn't get to do it the next day for whatever reason. And I brought it with me to school because I thought I would do it once I'm here. But I don't think that's going to happen. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to toss this, which I feel so bad about. So I'm going to toss that and wash it. And then in here, you can probably see it a little bit. This is the ground beef. So I'm also going to put this right here so I can go right downstairs with me. And then this was going to be for the cookies. So I'm just going to place these down here, which is where I keep my cooking utensils. And it's not the neatest thing in the world. I'm going to actually move some of this stuff that's on my refrigerator because it's kind of messy, not gonna lie, and put this stuff here. I got some heels, so I'm actually gonna do a haul once my clothes are done being washed. But we went Black Friday shopping on Friday, and I got me some more clothes, and I got me some heels actually. So here are these babes. They're really, really cute. I got them from Plato's Closet for $8, and this is the brand. I don't want to butcher the name, so I'm going to show y'all what the brand is. So yeah, but like they're literally the cutest things ever. I realized that I really didn't have a lot of heels, and I just want more heels, so I'm going to start collecting more heels. I don't really have space in my dorm for these, not going to lie. Like literally I keep my shoes on this bookshelf, and then the rest of my shoes just kind of stay here on the ground, and I should probably purchase like a shoe rack, but I haven't done that yet. So they're just going to be lined up nicely right here. First of all, have y'all listened to Adele's new album? Because this album, it really is crack. Best songs on the album, My Little Love and I Drink Wine. The best 2 songs. I literally listened to, let me break it down for you. I listened to I Drink Wine, My Little Love, All Too Well, and Nothing New. All on repeat for the past week and a half now, and I love it here. But anyway, I had to go to Stevie because apparently they're still on the holiday hours or break hours. They close at 6:30, so I'm happy I checked online to see when they close. And I figured I'd just go get some food now. I'm not super hungry, but it's okay. I got some meatloaf, carrots, and mashed potatoes. I'm gonna eat that as well as finish working on my problem set. It doesn't look all that appetizing, but I will show y'all how it looks just for video completeness, okay? Honestly, I think their meatloaf is pretty decent. It doesn't look great. So yeah, it honestly looks awful, not gonna lie, the meatloaf. But it usually doesn't taste bad, so let's just eat. So update on calculus. Turns out that I think I'm doing some of the wrong problems, which is very, very, very annoying. I feel like I'm wasting my time, but this is how the problem set is looking so far. Some of them are correct, but I'm not sure about some of them, so I'm actually just going to stop here for the day, just so I don't continue to waste my time. I'm going to move on to something else. Okay, besties, so we worked through our Bonner stuff. I was very concerned about my hours for this semester. So as a Bonner for this semester, because of COVID, we only have to work 70 hours by the end of the semester to receive all of our stipend. I was very concerned because I called off a few times this semester for various reasons from my work. On top of that, I'm only doing 5 hours per week, and I was under the impression that I would need to do at least 6 hours per week in order to make it to 70 hours by the end of the semester. But I went through all of the math, and although I'll be cutting it very, very close, fingers crossed I don't have to call off of work for anything else, or there aren't any snow days at the school within the next month or so. I'm not going to stress about what could happen, but overall, tentatively, I am on track to 70 hours, so that makes me feel really good because I was very stressed out about that. Well, not very stressed out about it, but it was definitely on my mind, and so I worked through it. And it is now 7:06. I have a meeting at 7:30, and I'm currently just going to, into that meeting, I'm gonna watch some YouTube as well as fold these clothes. I got these clothes here. I need to make up my bed, and then we also have some clothes in here. Very proud of myself actually for doing all of my laundry and folding my laundry on the day in which I did it. We love that for me actually. We are getting our life together. Oh, in case you're wondering, I'm about to watch Lauren Doan on YouTube. I really like Lauren, and I am behind on a shit ton of YouTube videos, so I'm currently binging her videos. So why that was so hard. I always hate putting like fitted sheets on my bed because it's just always so difficult. Like the one I have, it's for a twin XL, and this is just a twin size bed, so like I know it fits, but how is it a struggle? Also, one thing that I've really been struggling with is like lower back pain. I visited student health at my school, and she gave me some exercises to do, recommended that I kind of be more aware of my posture when I'm sitting down. But like a huge part of me is like, I'm not doing anything out of the ordinary. Like I'm not doing anything different with my life besides I am walking more, which may be why I'm experiencing more lower back pain. But it's so painful. And I've never experienced back pain this painful and this chronic before. I want to go back to student health, but at the same time, it's like I haven't really been doing the exercises, so like that's on me. But at the same time, just like, I don't know, this pain is something that I've never experienced before, and I'm starting to get very concerned by it. And don't get me wrong, I do stretch, I just don't stretch to the extent of the workouts that she gave me. So I don't know what I should do yet, but I am in so much pain, and I think I've been experiencing this chronic back pain now for at least 2 weeks. I've just kind of gotten used to it, but at the same time, it's like I should not get used to this type of pain. So we'll see what I'm gonna do. And also, because it's almost 7:30, it's like 7:20ish, I'm just gonna chill out into my meeting and then take a shower and kind of rest for a little bit, lay down for a little bit, and then finish folding my laundry. Then I might call it a day, but we'll see. recently finished a book and it was called Beautiful World, Where Are You by Sally Rooney. It was such a good book. It was a romance novel. And I am currently basically taking all of the quotes that I highlighted and transferring it to my journal. For whatever reason, I just really enjoy looking back on the quotes that I highlighted, just remembering the way that I felt when I read that quote, remembering what was happening in the novel specifically when I read that quote. It just makes me feel really, really good. And so that's currently what I'm doing. People who intentionally become famous, I mean people who, after a little taste of fame, want more and more of it, are, and I honestly believe this, deeply psychologically ill. The fact that we are exposed to these people everywhere in our culture, as if they are not only normal but attractive and enviable, indicates the extent of our disfiguring social disease. There is something wrong with us. I don't know, it was just some really great quotes in this book. I felt very out of control, she said. I was just extremely angry and upset all the time. I wasn't in control of myself and I couldn't live normally. I can't explain it any more than that. And I think this quote was something that was said by one of the characters in the book. Her name was Alice. She was admitted into a psychiatric hospital. Continue with this until my phone call at about 9 o'clock. It is currently 8:45. Hello friends. So it's obviously later in the day. It's nighttime actually. It's only 7:08 and I just got back from dinner, and I told myself that I would record dinner because I met up with my friend Jasmine, but honestly I forgot and we were talking and stuff like that. It completely slipped my mind. I'm currently walking to the movie theater in Oberlin, so the Apollo, which I think y'all saw on the previous vlog. I'm out of breath, oh god. I'm about to watch a movie called Encanto. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm probably mispronouncing the name, but it's a Disney animation. And I just had this spontaneous idea to go to the movie theaters today. So I looked online to see what movies were out. I watched the trailers, and the Apollo generally has 2 movies at a time showing. So it was Encanto and then Ghostbusters. And I just thought that Encanto looked more interesting, so we're about to go see that movie now. Okay friends, so we have made it to the end of this vlog. I also made it back to my dorm, very obviously. So it's now 9:31 at night, and also my eye for whatever reason is like red. I don't know, it was not like that earlier, so I'm just gonna kind of watch it. And I am extremely tired, but I hope y'all enjoyed this vlog. Thank you for watching if you're watching it to the very end, and I will see you on the next vlog. Bye.